extremists and exhibitionists who flagrantly defy standards, principles, laws, morals, modesty. There is, among other things, good taste to be considered. Yet sometimes we let life slip away, missing much that is most precious and important.
On a dusty block, chock full of crud, white collars and knocked by grungy top rockin' guys hiding inside a common block. Finding $1 what they want for ganja crops, plus the shop stocks a new chip flavour they taste through thick vapour of smoke blown with the wall stained and folk stone. Homegrown blokes and cones all day with no phone, scrounging for loot. 20 found in the boot, then it's down to the booth now to recoup amounts of the Buddha with the power to mute the sound of a brute and captivate the burbs as the flavour burns, clouding the youth with favoured herbs. Learn how at the unit we're taking turns is a way of life, changing nerds into wasted types. Mates invite cousins and others to light bright flames, making them kites. PlayStation in sight, lounging on couches for hours waiting for night. Yeah, then time to buy a scotch bottle mixed with chop crop will hit your wits with shock wobbles and politics wobbles between mates that never get dream dates like hot models. Plus one of them got throttled, recovering from what had been a feud with a fiend for Lou. Opened his face over the case of the weed that moved, hoping to trace so he can prove that he needed an accuse, and it seems to amuse bystanders. This guy bitches like a queen that is brewed in white slippers, flips quicker, shifter quite vicious, spitting like somebody find the scissors. I realise the qualified religious type isn't fitting right like sisters. Try to fix limits of 5 visitors in this at once if it's a weekday. Yeah, keeping the weekends between friends like relays, and that's the blue units, yo. That's where I lived and where I existed for all of a year, and then I bailed, got the fuck out real quick. I ain't a smoker, I like my drink though. What you got to say, Budsa?
Heaps, let's do it. A derelict's throne that I could never call home, stamped words for a poem written by the sword of a stone I roam. Argyle, Scotch, Broadway, you Fowler blocks, pants sag from the dack weed and the pills in my socks. I rock down to the units on a truant tip, blue brick demon, adolescent roaming through your shit, fiending for a fix, he need a crucifix. Hooking up with dirty fuckers that'll teach old tricks. I'd mix with types that I classify as muggy little thieving cunts, but on the real we could throw a punch. A tight bunch hunched over twisted PVC and bring pools cracks, no one can from CUB. Smoked out rockin' bottle shots with hot feet, Kingston City, Chelsea, Edith, Farnham, Bomb Beach. A mob deep strolling barefoot on hot concrete, the landscape where Raven first constructed beats. The weekends never short of neighbourhood complaints of kicks, bass and shouts of "Can't you fucking say?" A bit of band, never sure of who was foe or friend. A dozen men who never even got the past year 10. Pens replaced by pipes, fights replaced by night. Flashing lights of the red and blue type was a common sight in the Broadway where the local whores displayed the means and ends of a common day locked away. Used as government storage as one wrong move, hoist the chain to the drawbridge. The raw shit that torments these poor kids' doorsteps is force-fed in the name of dollars and street cred. The bong sheds and lost friends forever in top tens are constant reminders of the past that we fostered. The brain cells that vanished is the price that it cost us, and that's why we're viewing half the scene as imposters. What? Ain't that the shit?